Hi, this is Sammie Smiles, and I'm your host, Sammie Vance. This podcast is sure to leave you inspired and with a smile. Now let's get right into it. Hello, everyone, and welcome back to this week's episode of Sammie Smiles. Today I'm here with Natalie Salvatierra. Natalie is a 16-year-old girl, and she has created a letter writing campaign and has collected around 4,000 letters. That's a lot from around the world. I connected with her a few months ago, and I sent her a smile and a letter because I wanted to make sure that she knew she was amazing. Hello, and thank you for coming.
Thank you so much for having me. I love your project too.
Love yours too. So, you started Solely Sunshine in or April, actually, I believe, which is neat because I actually started mine in March. There is such a need for smiles and encouragement at this time because of COVID, and I think that you are really helping so many people. So, can you
Thank you.
tell us why you named it Solely Sunshine and a little bit about your project?
Sure. So I created Solely Sunshine in April, May because I learned that people with an OCD hand washing compulsion, which is obsessive compulsive disorder, are struggling a lot in COVID because of all the constant reminders to wash their hand. Sorry.
It's fine.
Um, So I started Solely Sunshine in April and May because I learned that people with an OCD, which is obsessive compulsive disorder, had hand washing compulsion, were struggling a lot because of all the constant reminders to wash their hands during COVID. They would wash their hands so much that they would become bloody and raw. And I just really wanted to help those people and really anybody with a mental health condition. So I created the website solelysunshine.com so that anybody, no matter where you're from, can write a virtual letter of encouragement on my website that somebody from my team transcribes, and then I mail all the letters to different mental health facilities around the world.
I love that. So,
Thank you.
can you explain a little bit more about what OCD is and why it's important to you?
Sure. So OCD is, like I said, obsessive compulsive disorder. And it's basically when you have to do, like your head is telling you you have to do something over and over, or you keep thinking about something over and over. There are a bunch of different forms of OCD. Most commonly, people relate it to organization. But in addition to that, there's also hoarding, obsessive thoughts, and obsessive actions like doing rituals. And having OCD can be pretty hard for people who have it because it's just like they have to overcome all these obstacles because they feel like they're compelled to do these certain things, and so it can be really difficult. And I just wanted to help really anybody after I learned about people who had those conditions. So that's how I created Solely Sunshine.
I love it. So to me, supporting other people is really important. Like I recently did a smile collage for World Kindness Day, which you did really amazing because you sent one in for me. And then you had a day dedicated to writing letters, which I'm pretty sure I sent a letter in. And I think that all your work is just really amazing. So thank you for all your support. I also heard that you wrote a book called Don't Worry, Little Donkey. And first of all, I think that is amazing. You also
Thank you.
illustrated it. Your art is really you're really good at it. So
Aw.
um, I support everything you do. What is the message of the book and why did you write it?
So I wrote Do Not Worry Little Donkey and drew the pictures. Well, I wouldn't say I'm a very good artist, but donkeys are my favorite animal actually. I have a lot of stuffed animal Eeyores, so I found it pretty easy to draw them. But so I decided to write a book because in quarantine, just I wanted to help more people, and it goes along with the same idea of helping people with mental health conditions. But my book is aimed towards younger kids, and it focuses on a lot of childhood worries, such as being scared of the dark or monsters and things like that. And the book comes up with creative ways to look at the situation so that they don't seem so scary.
I like it. Um,
Thank you.
you've truly done a lot, and I think it's really amazing. So, what has been your favorite part of your project?
My favorite part is I like to talk to new people like you, and I definitely like to talk to people from who write letters from different countries. People who have actually written letters for Sully Sunshine in over 40 countries, which is super
Wow,
cool. And so I love to talk to people from India and all in Europe and all these different parts of the world that I think it's just so cool because in the end, it just feels like such a small world.
that's amazing. Yeah, 40 different countries. Wow. Okay. And that's the same thing with me. I love to meet and connect with new people like you. And that's also one of the reasons why I started this podcast. So now we're going to do the rapid fire round. I'm just going to ask you a few simple questions and then um, you'll answer with the first thing that comes to mind. So, what's your
Okay.
favorite color?
Um, Pineapple cream.
I've
It's like
never heard of.
that color of my room.
Oh, yeah. What's your favorite animal?
Donkey.
What's your favorite food?
Sushi.
Would you rather have a giraffe or an elephant living in your backyard?
Elephant, I guess, because you can ride it.
Would you rather go swimming or sledding?
I'm gonna say sledding because I don't think I've gone sledding very many times.
Yeah. Okay, so what are some ways that people can get involved with your project?
I would love for anybody to write a letter on my website, which is www.solely, spelled SOLELY, sunshine.com. And there's a little write a letter form. You can write as much or as little as you want. And if you write a letter, it might even get featured on our Instagram, which is at solely.sunshine.
Thank you. Is there, before we get onto the very last question, is there anything else that you would like to say?
I I think I'm good, but thank you for having me.
Thank you so much. Let's be honest, we're all human here. At least I think. Anyway, we are all human, so we all make mistakes. I made a mistake because I am also human, and I forgot to ask Natalie what is something that makes her smile. So here is her answer.
What makes me smile is knowing that I've helped people and also, of course, my family and my friends.
Remember to follow Natalie. She's really amazing and does so many things to help everyone. And please remember to like and subscribe to this podcast so that you can see the rest of the videos. Remember that you don't just have to be an adult to make a difference. You could be a kid too. It all starts with you. I hope this makes you smile. Bye.